Well, welcome to my neighborhood. Behind me is the house that Kathy and I bought when we moved in a couple years ago, and I'd like to meet my neighbors. This is Carol and Liz and Dave and Kathy, and across the street is Pat. And then when I look this direction, over there is the Blaine compound. That's the source of most of the emergency calls in our neighborhood. And then you have Dale and Maggie that live down there. You have Jeff and Marie who just moved in, and Tisha and Chris at the corner with their two kids. So the reason that I'm introducing you to my neighbors this morning is the idea that the Gospel of John gives us. Most of us have heard it this way in the 14th verse in the first chapter of, "And flesh and blood, Jesus was flesh and blood and he dwelt among us." Well, Eugene Peterson in his Message version says it this way, that the flesh and blood, Jesus, moved into the neighborhood. What if Jesus moved into our neighborhoods? Wow, what a picture. Jesus in every neighborhood. I've had this idea for a while, and I want to start training some of us who believe that Jesus has a place in our neighborhoods, that Jesus could change our neighborhoods. So much is going on and so many opportunities for Jesus to touch people's lives. So beginning next Wednesday night, 6:30 under the pavilion, we will start a training called Reset. We'll gather as a group of people, and each time we gather, we'll do four things. The first thing we'll do is we'll study Scripture. It's our playbook. We'll go there and see how Jesus can move into our neighborhood. Then we will study one of these two books that I have. We have two books that will be our textbooks. One is The Art of Neighboring, and the other is The Art of Spiritual Conversation, or how to have the 9 arts of spiritual conversation, how to have a talk with someone about Jesus. The third element that we will do is we will all engage our neighbors. Each time we meet, we will talk about ways to engage our neighbor. And don't get lost on this, everyone. This is really easy stuff. This is as simple as walking a dog for someone, of making sure their garbage cans get back to their house when they're away. There are all kinds of ways to engage our neighbors. The fourth thing we will do, and maybe the most important thing, is we will pray. We will commit our efforts to God to reach our neighbors, and we'll pray for them by name, and we will hold each other accountable to that. Now, each one of these sessions will be recorded. So if you can't be there that night, you'll go on our YouTube channel and you'll find that session, that training session. So I'm anticipating us working through the fall and seeing how we can help Jesus to move into our neighborhoods. I believe I have a great neighborhood, but I believe it's on purpose. I believe I've been planted here, that Kathy and I are developing our roots in this neighborhood because we are representing Jesus here. I know a lot of you have for a long time wanted to be better at representing Jesus. Let's get together, let's commit together to helping Jesus move into our neighborhoods.